Hi beautiful souls, this is Yami and you're watching Odyssey of the Soul. I'm out on a walk today with my dog, so he might be in the video, but I just wanted to go ahead and jump on here and say that I wanted to share a message that I received. Again, if you've seen my description of my channel, you know that I am a master number 11. Basically all the videos on here deal with spirituality. And if you're not a life path number 11, that's okay. If you consider yourself a light worker, an empath, please keep watching. Please share, subscribe, hit the bell. I'm trying to make more videos as often as possible. And again, I'd love to hear some feedback as to what kind of topics you guys want me to share about. Usually what I just do is I check in with Divine and I see what kind of messages I can relay and I can share with you guys as far as maybe similar things that I'm feeling are in the collective. So today's message, actually, I was already feeling a strong calling to the subject, and the interesting thing for me is, like, I do watch tarot based on my zodiac. I watch like tarot videos, and usually for me what I experience is a lot of, sorry, my dog's shaking my hand, a lot of confirmations, where if I'm already experiencing something and I listen to one video and it's exactly what I was already feeling and experiencing and kind of working with. So to me it's just great confirmation. Let me switch hands here, sorry. As to, Divine saying, yes, like, this is what is happening, and maybe giving me some other insight as to how to handle it, or confirmation that yes, you are going about it in a way that's beneficial to you. I don't really like saying right or wrong, but more so that's beneficial to you. So one wonderful lady that I do watch that I recommend you all check out, her channel's name is Eyes Wide Open 1111. Again, that's Eyes Wide Open 1111. And I'm a Taurus. I don't know much else about zodiac. I haven't really gone into all the specifics because I get a lot of information from Divine, so I'm good with the basics. So one of the things she mentioned in the video that I felt could be really applicable to empaths or those on a spiritual path, and especially to those who are, going through really dark times, were the following words. She said, you're supposed to move in the darkness, right? A lot of people they call it the night, the dark night of the soul, or when they're going through dark times and kind of just being depressed, what that looks like. And I think for a lot of us, that could be a very still time in our lives. For some of us, it makes us sick, or some of us who go through chronic illness, might be immobilized, or, like bedridden sort of. And it's kind of like that lack of movement and action, right? We don't feel like it, and, we're in it, we're in the feelings, we're depressed, we're sad, whatever, what have you, right? And one thing that's been happening for me very strongly for the last, year and a half, almost 2 years now, is that I've been learning to work with myself and master myself. What I mean by that is I've been learning to navigate the aspects of myself that I don't like, that I don't feel help me, that I don't feel are in my highest good, and I start changing things up. Like exercise. The old me thought, okay, walking, that's enough exercise. I walk, I exercised for today. And the new me, as I've been pushing and growing, I'm really interested to see what my body can do, what my body is capable of. Sorry, just keeping an eye on my dog. I'll show him at the end of the video. And so, what I have learned is that my mind, of course, was the greatest obstacle. And obviously before that I was chronically ill, so there was that aspect of it which was true, but a lot of it was my mindset. My mindset, and even the belief that it's like, oh, I'm too tired, I'm too weak, I'm too X, Y, or Z to do this, right? And the more I push through that, the more I meet that discomfort, right? The more I can use it to help me grow. So for me, that's been one of the greatest lessons, is what do you do in that darkness, right? Because before I acquired this new muscle, right? Because it's something you have to work at. Before I acquired even the ability or the notion to really embrace it, and not just in a, okay, like, I understand my feelings. No, in a way of, okay, I see where I am, I honor those feelings, and this is either serving me or not serving me, and what do I want to do next? And when I say what I want to do next, that means action, that means movement, and that can look differently. And I mean in all aspects, physically, spiritually, emotionally. What kind of moves are you making, right? So again, going back to the fact that I'm a Taurus, but this could just pertain to where you are. The old Taurus ways in me would be whenever I feel intense emotions or things that feel heavy for me, it's like, oh, time to shut down, lockdown mode. Because I would feel things so intensely and I would allow myself to go there. Now I still feel things that way, but I have a much more evolved and helpful approach. I have an approach that is more helpful towards me because I notice the things that I don't like or the things that might not feel good. I take inventory, I look at them, I kind of dissect things, and then I say, okay, well, how can I use this? How can I use this to propel me forward? Even if it's an inch, whatever, right? Wherever you are, how can I use this? So again, in this darkness, I was used to I'm looking at my notes here, sorry, shutting down, laying in it for a while and then waiting until I quote unquote passed and then going on with my life. That just did not work for me. It was more the navigating through it that really helped me see what I was capable of and where I am now, where I couldn't do a single push-up before and now I can. I thought that running was such a joke, and for many reasons my foot got injured a long time ago, and I would use the fact that it was achy and sore, and now I don't even feel it. Granted, again, it's like an unfolding, a leveling. I don't like using leveling because it kind of promotes this idea of greater than or lesser than, but it's more like my ideas and my thoughts about what I was capable, even as far as running, have changed because, again, the more I pushed through the pain in a healthy way, the stronger my ankle became, and the less and less pain I actually felt and endured, and the stronger my body got, and the stronger my ankle got. So, it just became this chain reaction, and I've noticed that with other things. So the point of this video is to maybe inspire you guys to take inventory of what it's like to be in that darkness and where you actually want to be, because you don't want to stay there, right? But you can utilize it and use it, and we all go through it, and that's going to be forever until we leave this plane. But we are supposed to use it to figure out what things we don't quote unquote like, what things don't resonate, what things don't serve us, right? And one of the biggest takeaways for me when I would pray upon it or meditate is that I realized that my mistakes and my failures directly taught me what not to do, right? So my mistakes and my failures taught me what wasn't working. Now, this can happen again in 5 minutes. This can happen again tomorrow. It's an everyday process. And if you're on this journey in order to evolve and to grow and to better yourself and to be, a source of light and a source of, help and guidance for others and the things around you, the living things, this planet, then, you need to do the work. There's no way around it. It's gonna feel like work, but there's also gonna be joyous play in it. It doesn't always have to feel like that. I don't really like using the term work, but basically there's going to be discomfort. And sometimes people like to say that, it takes work. Everything takes work. Yes. But the more tools you have and the more you do something, the easier it is to navigate. And before you know it, it won't be work anymore. And it'll just be something that is, something that becomes fluid, something that becomes a part of your everyday existence. Let me see my notes here one more time, see if I didn't miss anything. Yes, one of the other things a lovely lady on that channel mentioned is, you know, again, not an abstract idea, because I've gone through this before, and we've seen it, you know, in ancient texts and literature. And, you know, the saying, nothing's gonna change if you don't change anything in your life, right? And it could be the smallest thing. It could be how you shower, what food you eat, how much water you drink, how you drink it, your intention. So again, look at your life, make a short list if you need to, and, you know, start there. Start with the shifts and changes that are possible and that you can actually make, starting in this moment, starting today, starting right now. Okay? And really quick, let me see if my dog will come in the video. Come here. Come, Nico. Come. Oh, he's kind of dirty. Come on. Come. It's okay. Let's see. I don't think he wants to be in the video. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. Okay, that's him. You got a side shot. All right. Well, to all of you, you know, have a great and beautiful and productive day. Blessings to you all. Love and light. And I'll see you again in the comments, or email me if you'd like. Again, this is Yami. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.